Guys, this video I'm making today is how to play cricket in England. We recently saw that the New Zealand team, who's been the top built team in the last year, they've been the world test champions, didn't do so well. And that is because England played very, very positive cricket, mainly coming from Johnny Bairstow, who gave them that impetus in the middle order, and then also their captain Ben Stokes, who sort of the positivity from these two went on to help the other guys perform well. But mainly the chases, the three chases that happened, were because of how Johnny Bairstow played, how he thought everything was possible. And if you go a little deeper, of course, Ben Stokes' captaincy and Brendan McCullum's coaching. He's known to be a very aggressive personality. McCullum, even when he was captain, he gave this New Zealand side a new brand of aggressive cricket, not just New Zealand side, but other sides. So, the amalgamation of all that helped England win 3-0 against New Zealand. Like I said in the beginning, and all of you know, it's a top built side with great bowling attack. Southee, McCullum, Wagner. But also we will talk about some mistakes that the New Zealand side made. Firstly, I feel that Henry is a fantastic bowler, but then he's born at the wrong time. At the time when New Zealand have Southee and Bolt bowling well, similar bowlers, one left-hander, one right-hander, but similar bowlers, swing bowlers. Henry also a very good swing bowler. So at that time, he just wasn't. He shouldn't have been included. And from the word go, I would have played Wagner, who has been a member of their three-pronged pace attack, which has done so well. One of the reasons they've been world champions. And then, they didn't do that, so that was a mistake. And then Williamson has suffered because he's given way too much to IPL. He's a test player, he's a longer format player. Fine, he's a very good T20 player also. But then I feel now it's the right time. He should give up IPL and concentrate on test cricket, playing for his country. He should have done that at least 2 years ago. Now, why I say that? Because he's got this tennis elbow problem. He's also, going on in years. He's not very old. He's about 31, 32 years old. 32 years old, so it's not that bad, but he needs to now concentrate on cricket. Those were the reasons New Zealand lost, because they didn't select well, they didn't play the right side. Williamson out of form, but their middle order did so well via Mitchell and Blundell. But it wasn't enough for them to win. And England did excessively well, like I said, because of the newfound thinking, the aggressive thinking. Blundell, McCullum and Stokes combining so well with a lot of aggression, and then Bairstow and Stokes translating that aggression via their fantastic batting. Bowling wise, England are fantastic. They've got Potter, who's a very good fast bowler, has done well, and also they've got the two stalwarts, no better than Broad and Anderson. So they've got a fantastic bowling attack. Leach also bowled well. His left arm spin was much better than before. He seemed much more in control. He was pitching the ball in the right areas, whereas the New Zealand spinner was just totally off color, didn't know what he was doing, was going for plenty of runs, and that added to New Zealand's woes and to England's happiness. So now, and that is why England won those 3 test matches, all 3 matches chasing in excess of 250, which was fantastic, feel some kind of record, and that is just a newfound England. Now, let's come to what's happening against India. Yesterday they started the test match at Trent Bridge against India. The pitch, I thought, wasn't good enough, with ball keeping low for day one. Some of the balls we saw that the wicketkeeper was collecting, even around his shin, and that's not good enough. Other balls would just take off and be collecting around his shoulders. So this uneven bounce pace, there wasn't much swing. First 5 wickets, England did excessively well via Potts and Anderson brought Bowlwell. Had that catch been taken in the slips by Root, something different would have maybe emerged. But then via the fantastic, fabulous, senseless Rishabh Pant, India did so well, and Jadeja, of course, joining hands with him and being that dangerous all-rounder that we always expect him to be. But Pant is another kettle of fish. He's from another world. God knows where he's from. The way he played, exactly how Bairstow played in the 3 matches against New Zealand. But Pant has been playing like this. He played so well in Australia. And that is why that is one of the main reasons India won in Australia. Of course, India showed a lot of courage. Rehane played really well, captained really well. Then Pant, Shardul Thakur, Washington Sundar, Ashwin, they all played well. So and mainly they showed a lot of self-belief and a lot of courage, and that's why they won. But here now, there are 4 days to go in this Test match, India versus England. First day, of course, honours after the first session and a half went to India. They came back so strongly. They're now in excess of 320 runs on the scoreboard. So they played really well. Now, how do England respond? My main question would be: can England respond the way they did against New Zealand? If India get 360, 370 runs, from where can England win this match? Can they get 500? Can Bairstow and Stokes and other batsmen be as proactive, and they can score in excess of 4.5 runs per over? If they want to win, every batsman will have to come and bat out of their skins, play an aggressive brand of cricket. If they can bat around 4.5, 5 runs and over, and get 500 runs, say in about 2 days, and then have a lead of around 150, and then of course dismiss India by 250, 260 runs, and have to get around 100, 120, 50 runs in the last innings. And let's see if that can happen. India is a different attack. They're a much better machinery, more well oiled in the current circumstances than New Zealand. New Zealand, of course, great team, but they have been a little out of form. They've also lost to Bangladesh in New Zealand, so they haven't played that well this year. But India have played well the last 2-3 years continuously Test match cricket. So this is going to be a very interesting match, and I've got to see what England are made of. If they can get 500 runs, get to 500 runs scoring at a high clip of 4.5, 5 runs per over. If they can do this, they can respond well, then I'd say that they're really playing the same brand of cricket that they played against New Zealand. A very interesting Test match, poised very decently, but main thing for me is how well England batsmen respond. Can they show courage? Can they bat around 5 runs and over? Can they put up around 450, 500 runs and then put India back on the mat after India gets to 350, 360 runs? So very interesting Test match, but main thing once again, England's response for the bat, their bravado, their aggression. That's the main thing. Thank you for watching. Bye.